Wisconsin, and this is my friend Blossom, and her record is the tallest cow in the world. My dad inspired me the most to get this record. This was actually his cow, and he had said many times, well, we ought to look into that. And I'm finally getting around to doing it. I'm just sorry he's not here to see it. The biggest challenge in measuring Blossom for the Guinness World Record was trying to find a measure stick that was tall enough to fit her. Our veterinarian couldn't reach her, so we had to find a step stool or a step ladder for her to stand on. There are dangerous moments when handling Blossom when she has to go to the bathroom. You want to get as far away as possible because she's been known to splatter up to 8 feet. She has stopped growing. Actually, she has shrunk in height. When she was about 8 years old, she was actually more massive, and I think like a person in old age, they shrink, and I know she's shrunk. Blossom having the Guinness World Record is just another little thing she can add to her resume. This is just another feather in her cap.
My name is Shelly Gardner. My animal's name is Hyken's Ark Jupiter. We call him Humphrey, and he is the world's smallest bull. Humphrey is 3 years old and stopped growing before his 3-year-old birthday. Shock and awe are usually the biggest reactions that we get from people. It's very hard for people to believe that there's an animal so small who is actually full-sized. One of the biggest lessons I think people could learn would be, don't count the little guy out. The underdog still can come back and do some really big and amazing things. He's a little stubborn and hard-headed, but at the same time can be very friendly when he chooses to be.
We have cows that are almost 2 foot taller than him, 18 inches taller. He's a little timid around them, gets a little shy, a little skittish, but for the most part, he does well. As you can see, he eats well, so he just hangs out.
The moment that we found out that Humphrey had achieved the record, I started screaming and jumping, and we were at a concert at the state fair, and I could not control my emotions. And the people around me were so concerned that there was something wrong, we had to explain that I had tears of happiness, because it is a long process, and it is such a extreme honor that we've brought to our family and to the legacy of our farm.
You know, this in China, you know, different country, different culture. In China, you know, if you're tall, if I'm tall, like this, if you are married like maybe 5 feet tall, it's maybe my mom, my father say, no, you cannot do that. So you must find maybe a little bit taller a girl, maybe you marry. But it's okay, I can find. So.
Sun and Shu, congratulations as your record for the tallest married couple. Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you. We were happy and very proud in the book. This means we can make a history. When we pass away, we son or grandson see us in the book. They be very, very happy for us.
以前想过自己可能会找的另一半呢会比自己高，但是从来没有想过会找一个这么高的老公。然后而且我们会成为世界最高的夫妻，很荣幸。
Hello, I'm Jyoti Amge. I'm 24 years old. I am the world's shortest living woman. सबसे फर्स्ट गिनीज वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड मेरे हाइट के लिए था और सबसे वर्ल्ड में सबसे छोटी लड़की के लिए फर्स्ट गिनीज वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड था मेरे। अब वर्ल्ड में सबसे स्मॉलेस्ट वुमन है और एक नया रिकॉर्ड अभी वर्ल्ड के सबसे छोटे हाथ का है।
Having already completed her undergrad, Jyoti is studying for her master's in English literature.
मेरे लिए कॉलेज में आना बहुत मुश्किल होता है क्योंकि जब मैं आती हूँ तो सारे स्टूडेंट भी मेरे साथ मतलब बहुत सब जमा हो जाते हैं और मेरी क्लास रूम भी बहुत ऊपर है। तो वैसे तो मैं दीदी के साथ में आती हूँ कॉलेज में तो मुझे हेल्प करती है। वैसे मुझे सब हेल्प करते हैं। मुझे एक्टिंग बहुत ज़्यादा पसंद है। मैं एक्टिंग के लिए पागल हूँ और मैं सारा अपना करियर एक्टिंग में ही बनाना चाहती हूँ और एक्टिंग के लिए मैं कुछ भी कर सकती हूँ। अकेलापन में शांति से रहना चाहती हूँ तो हम मंदिर में जाके थोड़ा शांति से बैठ सकते हैं और थोड़ी वहाँ जाके थोड़ी शांति मिलती है। तो मेरे लिए तो बहुत ज़रूरी है और मैं हमेशा प्रे करती हूँ जब भी कुछ नया काम करती हूँ तो वही से शुरुआत करती हूँ।
At home, Jyoti relies on her family for almost everything, and I wonder how that has affected them.
माता-पिता होने के माता-पिता होने की वजह से उसकी हमें ये बात से भी चिंता है कि ज़िंदगी भर उसको संभालना है और उसे कोई ना कोई हमारे घर का ही सहारा चाहिए। हाँ, अभी तो उम्मीद कुछ भी नहीं है उससे, सब कुछ पूरा कर दी उसने।
For some, Jyoti's size could be seen as a disability, but she's managed to turn it into a lifetime of opportunity, and she's clearly just getting started.
मैंने तो अपना जो सपना था पूरा किया और मैंने अपने आप को कभी भी कमज़ोर नहीं समझा अपनी लाइफ में। वैसे ही आप लोग भी अपने आप को कमज़ोर ना समझें, हमेशा आगे बढ़े और अपना जो भी कुछ है आगे बढ़ के अपनी हिम्मत से अपना सपना पूरा करें और अपने आप को कभी भी कमज़ोर ना समझें। हर कोई इंसान अपनी लाइफ जी सकता है।
My name is Katarzyna Zielińska. We are in Poland, in Łódź City. The name of the horse is Bombel, and he holds the record for the smallest horse. The name Bombel came from bubble. He looks like bubble, that's why we decide in Polish call him Bombel. His size is 56.7 centimeters, measure from the hoofs till his back. Bombel is he's small horse with huge personality and with the huge heart. First time when we saw Bombel, he was 2 months old and he was so tiny little guy, and we thought that something is going on with him, that he's not going to be too big horse as his mom or his sire. They were normal size. When he started to grow up, we saw him that he's not growing as he's supposed to be. And then we decided maybe we should put him to the Guinness World Records. Bombel's daily routine, it's normal like a normal horse. So every day he's getting his hay, he's getting water, he's not getting hard food. Then we are taking him to the paddock, to the other horses. So he's running around, being there all day, and then he's coming back to his box. As you can see, he has the hay, and once a month he's going to the hospital to working with the kids. Bombel's temperament is lovely. He loves people, he loves kids, he loves to work with people. When we go into the hospital to work with the kids, he loves to be around. He knows what he's doing. He's doing his job to help make these kids happy. The reaction of the people, there are two reactions of the people, of the kids and of adults. The kids are just loves Bombel and they don't care of his size. And the adults are, what's that? They cannot even imagine that such a small horse could be around them. The adults are asking the question, how old he is and how big he is. Bombel changed our lives completely because he allows us to help other people, kids, and make them happy. And we are happy because we can help other people as well. Our plans for the future for Bombel is to keep continuing what we are doing, so going to the hospital with kids and still make them happy.
I'm Jerry Gilbert from Smoky Owl Farm, Poinet, Wisconsin, and Big Jake holds the Guinness World Record for the tallest horse. Big Jake is 11 years old. He stands 20 hands, 2 3/4 inches, or 6'10" 3/4 inches. Jake was purchased by my cousin. He was purchased in Nebraska. When he was born, he weighed 240 pounds, and he is a Belgian. Jake's got a great personality. He's very friendly. He's loves to play around and play with people's hair, and he's kind of a big jokester actually. So he's got a very, very good temperament. Generally, the first reaction is silence. A lot of people don't say anything. It takes them about 5 minutes to comprehend actually how tall he really is. Jake's on a strict diet. He strictly he eats about 1.5 bales a day of hay, all the water he can consume, and we generally feed him a lot of oats, approximately 32 quarts of oats, and lots of vitamins. He doesn't get sugar or anything like that. I've always been a Guinness World Record fan ever since I was a kid, and in the 70s I would always look up the tallest horse or the fastest horse, and it was very exciting to me. Having the Guinness World Record for the tallest horse is just awesome.
My name is Frank Hachem. I hold the Guinness World Record title for shortest bus driver. I've been a bus driver for the last 1.5 years now. The company I work for is Stagecoach. I got through all the training and I passed my test. The management were so happy with me, and that's why I started working here. I'm 136.2 centimeters tall. They call it pseudo-achondroplasia, which is a type of dwarfism. Being a short person, of course, you've got so many difficulties. I am a fighter. I never give up. The daily routine is just, coming to the station, checking my bus. There are no adaptations made to the bus. I do my seat properly and make sure the steering wheel is closer to me to drive a car was really hard. It made me decide to drive a bus as a challenge. I always love challenges. I thought that would lead me into different directions. That's why I applied for Guinness World Records. I love passengers, and passengers seem to be really happy with me. They seem to, accept me as a good driver as well.
Frank Hachem, measuring in at 136.2 centimetres, it gives me great pleasure to present you with the Guinness World Records title for the shortest bus driver. Congratulations, you are officially amazing.
To achieve Guinness World Records title, it means so much to me. My two daughters are my joy and pride. I've done this one for them, and they are so proud, and they keep telling their friends, what I've done. I would like to use my record to inspire people and motivate them, to give advices to disabled people not to give up, because all human beings face some difficulties. So don't give up, just keep going. You will achieve what you want to do.
America has more Guinness World Records than anywhere else. Deep in the heart of the Midwest lies the small town of Otsego. Otsego doesn't know it yet, but it's home to a new star record holder. He lives here with the Dorleg family, who goes by the name of Zeus.
My wife picked that name. I wanted either Tiny or Peanut. And my wife's like, we can't name a Great Dane.
I thought that would humiliate him, so we settled on Zeus. We didn't know how big he was going to be, but we wanted a name to fit him instead of one that he would be teased for.
Measuring 44 inches in height, 3-year-old Zeus is not only the world's tallest living dog, he's the tallest dog ever recorded.
He's a wonderful dog, very loving, very tender, you could say, but he's just a very big baby. We figured out that he was kind of abnormally tall. At about 10 to 11 months old, we had a lot of people telling us that, man, Zeus is so big.
Can I have some water, please? Okay, then. I also have to share, huh?
The previous record holder is Giant George from Arizona.
We saw the episode on Oprah Winfrey about the world's tallest dog. And I'm like, man, Denise, Zeus has got to be right there. And then we start trying to measure him, but there again, he's such a baby. He was fearful of the tape measure. We had to get it measured by a certified vet, and then a few other criteria. And we had to take photos of that with him standing with his all 4 feet on the floor. So as time went, we were able to get 44 inches. And then we knew we had something special. He sleeps pretty much wherever he wants, but his favorite spot is on our bed. But sometimes trying to get him out of our bed to try to get into the bed ourselves is tricky because he doesn't want to move. We bring Zeus out, and a lot of people's expressions are surprised. A lot of people say, I've never seen a dog that big. Is he bred with horse or part giraffe?
When we go for walks, we obviously have to bring a disposal bag for when he decides to leave his treasure. We usually have to use 2 bags, so he's able to leave his mark on the world pretty well.
I'm really excited because then I'll be able to go into class at college and be like, I own the world's tallest dog.
I've heard that a lot of people are going to want to see him and want to interview us and see him like in person, but to get the world record, it'd be unbelievable to me. It'd be like, I'm speechless with it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ekaterina Lisina. E Caterina, intanto io sono veramente meravigliato, ma tu sei single? Are you single?
Yes, I'm single.
Aspetta, David. Take your shoes off. Guarda un po'. Ok, senza tacchi. Brava!
Grazie.
Ed ecco qua il titolo Guinness World Records per essere la modella professionista più alta del mondo. Grazie. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Tengo 33 años. Bailo reggaetón. Y quiero para que la gente me conozca más mejor. Para que me vea como soy. Grande corazón. Conquisto, ¿por qué? Porque yo tengo una buena sonrisa, tengo buenos ojos bonitos, porque hago así. Mi amor platónico es Megan Fox, porque es bonito y porque es bueno, no es tanto casi, bueno, morena, porque me gustan morenas, porque son bonitas, los ojos son bonitos, los ojos de como verdecitos, porque es sexy. No, pero es que eso no es nada, es como crema. Que no me vean como es, que no me digan enano porque eso es malo, eso es fastidio, eso es ya costumbre. Yo puedo lograr lo que yo quiera, no importa el tamaño, no importa la estatura.
Gracias.
So on behalf of everyone at Guinness World Records, thank you for spending the whole day with us. It's been a very tiring day, but it's worth it. We've had 3 measurements, and we're pleased to say that you are at least the tallest man in Turkey, and candidate for the tallest man in the world, so congratulations. Well done.